Narcissists don't always reveal themselves with obvious abuse. Sometimes, their control comes wrapped in concern, hidden in humor. Disguised as care, they use phrases that sound reasonable on the surface. Phrases that make you question yourself instead of them. Phrases that shift blame, erase your reality, and keep you exactly where they want. You're confused, compliant, and convinced it's all in your head. These aren't slips of the tongue. They're calculated weapons designed to control you without you even realizing it's happening. Here are 7 covert phrases narcissists use to control you and what they really mean when they say them. First, I'm just trying to help you. This phrase sounds caring, supportive even. But when a narcissist says it, what they really mean is, I'm about to criticize you, and you're not allowed to be upset about it. They use help as a Trojan horse for control. They'll pick apart your choices, undermine your confidence, and reshape you into their preferred version, all while claiming they're doing you a favor. And if you push back, you're ungrateful. You're defensive. You can't handle constructive criticism. This phrase isn't about helping you grow. It's about keeping you small enough to manage. Real help empowers. Narcissistic help erodes, and the difference is always in how you feel afterward. Second, you're too sensitive. This is one of their favorites because it does 2 things at once. It dismisses your feelings and makes you the problem. Tayward, they crossed a boundary. They said something cruel, but instead of acknowledging it, they flipped the script. Suddenly, the issue isn't what they did, it's how you reacted. Your too sensitive trains you to stop trusting your own emotional responses. It teaches you that your pain is an overreaction, that your boundaries are unreasonable, that you're the one who needs to change. But here's the truth. You're not too sensitive. You're responding appropriately to inappropriate behavior, and they know it. That's why they say it. Because if they can convince you that your feelings are the problem, they never have to take responsibility for their actions. Third, I never said that. Gaslighting in 4 simple words. You remember the conversation clearly. You remember what they said, how they said it, the context, the tone, but they deny it completely. And they don't just deny it. They do it with such confidence that you start to doubt yourself. Maybe I misheard. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe my memory is wrong. That's exactly what they want. They want you second-guessing your own reality, your own perception, your own sanity. Because when you can't trust your memory, you have to rely on theirs. And their version of events always paints them as innocent. This phrase isn't about truth. It's about rewriting history in their favor. And the more you hear it, the more your reality becomes negotiable. Fourth, you're lucky to have me. This one cuts deep, because it's designed to make you feel like you're getting more than you deserve. They position themselves as a prize you should be grateful for, as if their presence in your life is charity, not partnership. You're lucky I put up with you. You're lucky I love you. Despite your flaws, you're lucky someone like me would choose someone like you. It's subtle superiority, disguised as affection. And once they've convinced you that you're lucky to have them, they've set the foundation for everything else. Now they can mistreat you, neglect you, disrespect you, and you won't leave. Because you've internalized the idea that you couldn't do better. That this is as good as it gets. But real love doesn't make you feel lucky. It makes you feel valued. Real love doesn't remind you of your worth conditionally. It affirms it unconditionally. And if someone keeps telling you you're lucky to have them, they're terrified you'll realize they're lucky to have you. Fifth, I was just joking. The escape hatch for cruelty. They insult you. They humiliate you. They say something cutting and mean, and when you react with hurt, they hit you with this. I was just joking. Why are you so serious? Learn to take a joke. Suddenly, you're the problem again. You're humorless. You're uptight. You can't laugh at yourself. But here's what they're really doing. Testing your boundaries under the guise of humor. They're seeing how much disrespect you'll tolerate if they frame it as playful. They're normalizing cruelty by calling it comedy. And when you call them out, they act like you're ruining the fun. But jokes are supposed to be funny for everyone involved. If only one person is laughing, it's not a joke. It's bullying with plausible deniability. Sixth, you made me do this. The ultimate deflection of responsibility. They yelled, so it's because you provoked them. They lied, so it's because you didn't trust them. They cheated, so it's because you weren't meeting their needs. Whatever they did wrong somehow becomes your fault. This phrase is insidious because it trains you to take responsibility for their behavior. It makes you believe that if you just acted differently, they'd treat you better. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for someone else's choices. Ever. Adults control their own actions. Mature people take accountability. Narcissists blame you for their lack of self-control and call it your fault. And the more you accept this logic, the more power you hand them. Because now you're not just managing your own behavior, managing theirs too. Seventh, nobody else would understand you like I do. This sounds intimate, like deep connection, like soulmate level understanding. But what it really is, isolation disguised as closeness. They're telling you that your thoughts, your feelings, your quirks there, too much for anyone else, that you're difficult, complicated, broken even. But them, they're special. They're the only one patient enough, devoted enough, understanding enough to deal with you. It's a trap, because once you believe that no one else would get you, you stop looking for people who might. You stop reaching out to friends. You stop trusting your own social instincts. You become dependent on their version of understanding, which conveniently includes tolerating their mistreatment. But real understanding doesn't isolate you. It connects you. Real love doesn't make you feel like a burden only they can carry. It makes you feel like a gift the world is lucky to experience. Here's what you need to understand. These phrases aren't random. They're strategic. Every single one is designed to shift power away from you and toward them. To make you doubt yourself. To make you compliant. To make you stay. But the moment you recognize these phrases for what they are, you take back your power. You stop accepting their reality and start trusting your own. You stop making excuses for their behavior and start holding them accountable. You stop believing their narratives and start writing your own. Narcissists rely on your confusion to maintain control. Clarity is your greatest weapon. If any of these phrases felt painfully familiar, drop the number in the comments and subscribe to Mindforge Haven, where manipulation gets exposed and your reality gets validated.